At this point, we are going to do something very unusual. We are going to switch and have the women come up on stage, and they know how to do this, as the SATB group is moving off stage. We practiced this. We hope this is wonderful. And while we are making this change, I did want to say a few brief words to the audience this afternoon. This process and we can go ahead and move while we're doing this. I'm covering for the change. Thank you so much, students, for being so patient and so focused and quiet. Very much appreciate that. Thank you so much. So the process that we are using now, the co-conductor environment that you are seeing here today, is one that has never been tried in Virginia before. Mr. Swan, Philip Swan, is a very dear friend of mine. We know each other for 30, well, no, not quite 30, around 20 years or so now. We met while he was a high school director in Watertown, South Dakota, and I was in my first college job at the University of South Dakota after I had taught high school for several years in Colorado and Oregon. And the first thing we figured out was that not only did we think about the same things and teach the same way and have the same philosophies, we actually loved the same repertoire. And we are very excited to have this co-conductor environment, which has never happened in Virginia. I know I've said that once already, but I'm reminding you again, because it is extremely unusual for the students to be able to actually work with two separate conductors during this process. And so I am hoping that this will move a little bit faster as we're doing this. Fantastic, step down choir. This is a lot of work. And I'd actually like to thank Ms. Temple from York High School for arranging this. You guys actually step forward to the edge of the rise as much as you can as we start to move people on. Fantastic, thank you so much. If you can imagine, we have put this entire set of music together in about a day and a half, as well as all the logistics. And while the students are coming on stage and switching, I wanted to take a brief moment to thank all of the teachers, administrators, and parents who have made this event possible. It is literally an impossibility to pull off this kind of event without the kind of support that you're seeing right now, and the kind of teachers, and I'd like them all to stand right now, every single educator who was part of either the workshop, middle school chorus, the high school women's choir, or the high school mixed choir. If you could please stand and let us give you one more round of applause. Don't be afraid. Thank you. As you can probably surmise, they're actually running all over the place right now trying to help with things. And so, while we are still trying to cover for the stage change, this is going actually very well. I'd also like to thank my dear friend Philip Swan for coming all the way from Lawrence Conservatory in Appleton, Wisconsin to be here with us. So can we give him a round of applause as well, again, as he's helping me with this. And now we're moving quite quickly. Thank you so much. Having conducted in almost every district in Virginia, this has been a real interesting process trying to make this work. Most choirs also never sing together at the end of a concert. Usually we have the women's chorus who sings with one set of audience and the mixed choirs outside. And then they switch and all the parents leave and the other choir files in. So they never get to hear each other and they never get to work together. And we're going to actually sing together in just a minute. We have one more treat for you.
Since we don't want Dr. Fowler-Callisto to lose her voice, I'll fill in a little bit. Does anybody know a good joke? No, I'm just kidding. How many sopranos does it? No, I'm just kidding. There are some good ones out there. No, but I'd like to take this time to introduce and recognize the instrumentalists who are playing this evening. In this group, we will also have some more instrumentalists, and they are Arlisa Powell from Debbie High School and Matt Raycott from Lafayette High School will be playing percussion. And Sarah Holland of President High School Senior is playing flute. So we can give them a round of applause now. Okay, at this time, in the transition between the groups, we would like to recognize our accompanists and directors for this evening, and I'll start with the accompanists. Of course, I introduced to you Mr. Red Cross, and he's just a rock for our district. He's a wonderful accompanist, he's a good friend, he's well-liked. What more can I say? So the plaque that we'd like to give you at this time, and you have to come back up here, okay? So make your way up here, Mr. Red Cross. No, I'm not going to hand it to you down this way. It says, in appreciation of your commitment to excellence in music education. And of course, over here, the piano man. We'd like to recognize Mr. Matthew Stern. He came all the way from Harrisonburg to play for us this weekend. We appreciate your talent. I teased him about the pink shirt all weekend. Love it. Okay, and of course our directors, who you've seen both of them already, and you know the quality of the work that they've done this weekend. We so appreciate your work, and we love having you here. We'd love to have you back sometime, Mr. Swan. So for Philip, if you'd come on over, also in appreciation for you being here this weekend. And Lauren, thank you. Without further ado, we will go on with the SSAA choir.